And this is Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio. We're covering Army football practice of Black Knights. We'll be playing Mercer College on Saturday at Mikey Stadium at 12 noon, and you can watch that on the CBS Sports Network. And we have a chance to talk to one of the defensive players, one of the defensive end from Gibsonia, Pennsylvania, and that is Ryan Duran, having a terrific season for West Point. Ryan, how are you doing today?
Good, sir. Just had a good practice with the team. Worked on some of the fundamentals, installed a few more things. Team's looking good.
No, you've been playing well. The defense has been playing well. You've been creating turnovers. You're only giving up 102 yards rushing, and that's part of that's part of what you do on the defensive line. Stop the rushing game. What has it been like for you playing defensive end this year? Why has it gone well so far?
I have to give credit to Coach Woody, Coach Tank, and really the whole coaching staff in general. They've put in a good defense for us this year, really to stop the run and earn the right to rush the quarterback. And the whole team in general, we just built over the summer great camaraderie and great team building that has really developed us playing together.
Very good. Now tell us about the other players that you work with in your group on the defensive line.
Yeah, I mean the list goes on. Nolan Cockrell, Kwabena Bonsu, Amadeo West, of course, the main leader of our group. Komorowski, Funk, really good freshman. Chris Frey. I wish I could name everyone, but there's a lot of good players that we have on the defensive line, and I think that's one of our strengths this year, is being able to rotate a lot of defensive linemen in throughout the game to keep fresh legs on the field.
No, it's certainly very important. Now, you've had 9 tackles on the season. You had a sack down at Texas San Antonio. What's involved with making a sack? Because I know it's not just the player who rushes the quarterback; it's how the other players are taking out the blockers. What's involved when you get the call to try to rush the quarterback?
First of all, it was a great call by Coach Woody. We just had a stunt. We ran a nice stunt, me and Nick Stokes, the nose. And really Stokes just set up an open lane for me where I was untouched and could just get to the quarterback. And Deo and Stokes did a great job at collapsing the pocket where the quarterback really didn't have anywhere to go, instead of upwards towards me. So they really helped me out with that.
No, it's a team effort to get one defensive player open to be able to rush the quarterback. And let's ask you a little bit about your background. Tell us about your high school football. You're from Pennsylvania, and why you decided to come up to West Point.
Yeah, so went to Pine Richland High School. Coach Kasparovich, Coach Yoakum, Coach Miller, all of my coaches there were really good at developing a good team and good players overall. And Connor Slomka was here, just graduated last year, and Anthony Battaglia used to play on the team a few years ago. So we kind of had a back-to-back year of football players coming to West Point, and I really give most of the credit to Connor Slomka and Battaglia for just reaching out to me when I was in high school and talking to me through about what West Point's all about, what it has to offer.
Well, Connor is a terrific player for West Point, great guy to know, now an Army officer. Tell us a little bit about moving up the ranks at West Point. You made it to junior year. There's so many challenges and hurdles that they throw at you. Tell us a little bit about what it's been like to move up through the years at West Point to junior year.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, freshman year, you come in, you don't have a lot of privileges, don't have a lot of responsibilities. A lot of things are taken away from you. But as you get older, you start to realize why they did that. It really builds you into a better leader of character, and just going from being a follower to being a leader of one person to now I'm a leader of about 5 people, and next year will be 20, 30 plus. So I think it has a really good incremented schedule for cadets to really build their leadership skills.
Oh, we see that all the time with the sophomores supervising a number of freshmen, and then the juniors taking managing and leading larger groups. Ryan, what are you studying at West Point? What's your favorite course and major look like?
I'm majoring in engineering management. I started out with econ, figured that would be way too much with football and everything, so I switched over to engineering management. Favorite class right now, probably system simulation. It's pretty interesting. I have a really good instructor. Overall, the instructors here are really helpful, but I'm just trying to get through it day by day.
Absolutely, that's the way to take it. One chapter at a time, one paper at a time. That's great. Hey, tell us a little bit about now. We got to ask you. Coach Monken keeps talking, as we said, we chatted earlier about the couple of kick blocks that you've had. You had the field goal block against Citadel, and you guys blocked a extra point that could have made a big difference against Texas San Antonio. I know there's a lot involved, but tell us about those plays that really stood out.
Yeah. I don't know. I give a lot of the credit to the people next to me, Nolan Cockrell, Nick Stokes when he's in there, Andre Carter. Nolan and Stokes really get some good pushback on the guards of the line. And then me and Andre just have some pretty good length where once Nolan is pushing back the guard, we have some room to get more upfield, get our hands up, and have a better chance to get our hand on the ball.
Yeah, you and Andre Carter are both 6'5", so you got a lot of wingspan to go after the ball. And Ryan, just maybe a final thought. Saturday we'll be back at Mikey Stadium. Corey Cadets will be there, and you're going to play Mercer from Macon, Georgia. They've got a guy who ran a kickoff 100 yards as a running back, and they've got a quarterback who can throw. And they've got a 2,000-yard rusher on their team. Tyron Devison just had 94 yards in his last game. What's the key to playing defense against this Mercer team?
Coach Monken preaches about it all the time. It's just focusing on the fundamentals, little things, everything that we can control, which is our attitude, our effort, assignments, everything that goes along with that. Mercer is definitely a very well-coached team and has very athletic players. So it will definitely be a good challenge for us, and I'm excited for it.
Well, Ryan Duran, great to chat with you, number 91, a junior from Gibsonia, Pennsylvania. And great to see you. I appreciate your time tonight and having a chance to talk with you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Okay, best wishes from everybody at the American Legion. This is Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio covering Army football.